Hi, welcome to Get a Clue, Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, C-L-U-E, about a game. And today we're going to look at another game that I recently received. It came out in 2022 originally, so it's a reasonably new game. And it's been on my wish list for about a year, maybe even a little bit more than a year, year and a half, ever since I first heard about it. And the game is called First Empires. I love history, the humanities, and such. So, just plus, I love beautiful games, and this cover just got my attention right away. We have all different empires and all this beauty. I had to check it out. So, we're going to get a clue. C for components. What are you going to find inside that box? L for length. How long does this game take to play? U for uniqueness. Does it remind me of any other game? And E for ease. How easy is it to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find? And how easy is it on your pocketbook? So first of all, C for components. What's inside this box? Okay, well, we have the rules. And I'm going to open it up so that I can call the components their correct names. And if I can balance it over here. Okay, so we have the game board, which is folded in fours. And apparently, I'm looking at this for the first time, we have a around the world. And then we have just more of a Europe and the Middle East, basically Europe and Asia. Let's just say that. I mean, we got, this is very rough drawing of it, but okay. So that's the board. Folds up really nice. And also, there are 4 player boards. Let's see if they come. Or 5, sorry. 5 civilization boards. Oh, there's a couple. I just opened this box. Just took the cling wrap off of it. Okay, so there's 5 civilization boards, and I love these boards. I'll let you look at one close up. They have the 2-ply so that the little things will actually fit right inside and not go sliding across all over the place. I love that. They took an extra step there, and it's very durable chipboard. There are also, and I'm just going to, because I just opened this, I have not punched anything out yet. Ooh, I'm punching out this corner right here, right now. Okay, so there's 5 different colors. I'm sure they go with 5 different aspects. 25 civilization markers, 5 of each color. Okay, and they actually have numbers on the back side. You have some that are 1s, some that are 2s, and some that are 3s. So we have 1s, 2s, and 3s. Okay? And then this is the turn track board, apparently. Right here. I'm reading well, aren't I? Okay, so besides that, there are these small cards, 45 achievement cards in the 5 colors. Okay, so there's 45 of these altogether in those 5 colors. Then there are 5 special dice that have the different symbols, I think probably for the different civilizations, because I've never played this game. There is another bag full of stuff. Okay, so these obviously are the little cubes and meeples, apparently, for each of the empires. And then the track marker, the turn track marker, which goes on that thing that punches out there, the turn track. So, okay, so each person will apparently have those, probably their own colors. That way you can tell who's where on the map. And then I want to show you the insert. It's a cool insert. It's got all the different places that those items can be put into once I open all the packages. But it also has these tuck boxes or storage boxes. Actually, they're not tuck boxes. Wow. These are a nice storage for their cards and probably their meeples as well. But they also have that indentation so they're easy to open. I love that. Okay, so we have one for each one. And that's all you're going to find inside this box. Those are the components. The C. L for length of play. The manufacturer says 45 minutes to 60. I would definitely plan on an hour. Once you get to know it, well, then you could probably get it down to 45 or maybe even quicker for those who are real gamers and play it a lot. But for the norm, let's just say 45 to 60, 60 being the realistic, especially at the beginning, because you'll be looking and trying to make decisions and create strategies that you've never done before. Okay, so that is length of play. Uniqueness. Well, there's lots of games that, let me put this down somewhere for a sec. There are a lot of games that take over territory. This is not a war game per se. Yeah, there's, taking over areas and monopolizing and having more in an area, but it's not like, Risk or so many war games. But it is, a bit confrontational. Let me read to you the mechanisms that Board Game Geek says it is. It's area movement. So you're moving from one area to another. Dice rolling. We saw those neat dice, these unusual dice. And tech trees. And for those who might, if you know what a tech tree is, don't worry about it. I'm jiggling because I'm getting one of the player boards here. When you move up, it becomes more popular, more productive, more powerful. You're like, my brain's going to sleep here. Like here, you get these, it's like 0, 3, 4, 5, but over here that's 3, 4, 5. So you see it grows in power and abilities the higher you go up these tech trails. So you want to go up these trails, but because it gives you more power. So it basically it's called a tech tree, because from one thing becomes more powerful, and branches out and becomes more powerful. So that's the concept of this game, is you're becoming more powerful as the game goes on. And that happens in almost every video game. If you've ever played a video game, and your warrior starts off with no armor, and then you get cloth armor, and then leather, and then you get something more like iron, and you build up the strength of, and that's basically a power tech tree, and those kind of things. It happens in a lot of video games, and also it happens a lot in heavier games, board games, but not so very much that I've come across in the casual level games. Yes, it happens in some, none come to mind right now, but I do know that in the heavier games that I have played, that is very often found as one of the mechanisms, is the process of becoming more powerful. And I think part of that is because it takes time to do that. And most casual games try and be an hour or less. And so there's just so much you can do in that amount of time. Something like Splendor and yeah, okay. Spice Road. Yeah. Century Spice Road. Thank you very much. Or Century Golem, if you like the Golem version. Those tend to have that that growth, that powerful. It's deck building kind of as well. Deck building is you're creating a more powerful thing, but this is more of the tech tree where it's actually shows up on these trails. You're trying to get higher up on the trails to become more powerful and have more options. Okay, so that's unique wise. There are other tech tree games, and if you need to, Google what a tech tree is in a game, go for it. Okay, so then we come to E for ease. How easy is it to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? Learn, teach, play. Okay, well, we have the book, and I like that they have this whole setup page there with what it would look like, which is really nice. And then they have an overview, a turn sequence, step by step, and then the different phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. I will say this is not going to be Uno. It won't even be Rummy, but it is very, very much in the casual level of play. So yes, it would take a little bit more to learn it because you've never played it before. It might take you watching a step-by-step video. It might take reading it and practicing it. It might take half of a game to realize what you're doing right or wrong. It's a new game, but think of it as the opportunity to really expand your mind, work your brain, but at a casual level. It's not an intense, heavy Euro game that's going to take 4 hours to play or lots and lots and lots of decisions. It's much more in the casual level. And it's a step up from the basics, but it's definitely not even in the medium level, just so you know. Okay, so when it comes to when it comes to how easy is it to find, how easy is it on your pocketbook? Well, I looked in my 3 basic places, which is where I look to give you a heads up. It is available in Amazon. It is available at GameNerds.com. It is available at MiniatureMarket.com. Now, they don't all have a lot of them, but all 3 of them have them right now. And price-wise, how easy is it in your pocketbook? Okay, well, there's a lot in there. Retail is $45. Retail is $45. If you go to a friendly local game store, it will probably be around $45 unless they have a sale going on or have it on sale. Amazon, you can get it for $37. So it's currently, today, as I'm filming, $37 at Amazon. At GameNerds.com, it is $28. They have it on sale right now. Whether it'll be on sale tomorrow, I do not know. But today, they have it on sale for $28. Because their stock is pretty good. And so they know that they can put it on sale. Miniature Market has it for $1 less than Amazon, $37. Again, retail is $45. It has it at $37, and they have a few less in stock than Game Nerds, but they have a good supply. So either way, let me jiggle this table a little bit. It's very available, and the components are excellent components, and it is a great game to really pick up on the concept of tech trees and area movement and such like that. So there you have it. You got a clue about this really nice looking game called First Empires. Until next time, happy gaming and God bless you and your family. Bye.